I never brought out alone, and I suppose life is filled and wrong. Drunk a the two were all on the earth instead of anything at all. Took every time, get it up. This was mine, it didn't need get off. But I was impressed, I'm too been gone. To be sorry when I'm gone. Traveled home to there came 16 hair still such better days. Such a nice done. Sometimes, unknown, things to all my friends. You'll never see a thin ice room again. Close it off, close it up. Remember the time that spilled in the cup. Without shoes, then it hurts. It's still mama, it was not her fault. Totally her fault. Games 16 has held such better days. It's a nice self felt the rhyme. Been made to the sun. That's the time I am alone. No. Never do I best to it again. 6 sweater days. It's a nice outside. There's a friend. So I can't play music for you, but I'm going to play music for me. And you can watch me enjoy it. And enjoy me enjoying it. 21 years, I'm listening to old music. Fucking way old shit. And I'm going to listen to music while I talk to you motherfuckers. Because you know what? I don't care. It's all stupid. It's all a big fucking bullshit lie. It's toast to everybody. L'chaim. What does it matter? You all sit out there talking about how this is wrong and that's wrong and this side and that side. Meanwhile, Before all this happened, when all of us were screaming about this and yelling, fuck people, wake up, wake up, wake the fuck up. Problems are happening. Shit's wrong. You called us conspiracists. You called us crazy. You called us pains in the asses when we tried to gather you together to fight what was going wrong in this world. You ignored us, and then you went and listened to Rogan and went, yeah, Rogan, that's the way to tell him. You watched Nick Cannon and Wild and Out and shit like that, and that's what you fucking did. Scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? Yeah, I'm listening to music while talking to you, because I'd rather listen to music than even think of you people. You're fucking horrible. Every goddamn one of you, except for a lot of you that weren't doing this. This is the fucking problem. Too many. You know how many people I hear fucking quoting me now? Quoting shit I called out years ago, months ago, years and years ago. I said all this shit. Months and months ago, I was saying this shit was going to happen. And motherfuckers blew me off, didn't share me, didn't care, didn't give a fuck. But there you are sharing Kim Kardashian's bullshit statement after the fact. There you are sharing Ellen DeGeneres and shit like that. That's who you are. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's all you people are. That's what all of you are. You're all a bunch of jackasses. I got fucking white people telling me how I'm going to be offensive to black people. I got white people telling me about things I'm saying aren't okay. Fuck you. You saying that in the first place was the problem. You telling people what was okay and not okay was the problem. You were always doing it. It was always Karen. You know that woman in the video for the Postmates thing? Institution. That woman in the Postmates commercial the Postmates commercial, the Postmates video where she wouldn't open the door, let the guy in. Well, you know what? I went at it with that lady. And you know what some gay dude called me? He said I was a misogynistic fucking macho, something, went off on me. I went at it with that lady because I was scootering with my daughter to get somewhere and she started yelling at me that I shouldn't be on her sidewalk. Fuck you, lady. It's allowed. But I got into it, the lady. I was the bad guy because I fit the profile. Again, it doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make is you're all stupid. You're all fucking stupid and you're getting exactly what you fucking deserve. Every goddamn one gone. Every goddamn one of you deserves everything that's going on right now. Almost all of us deserve exactly what's going on right now. So many people. It's like Moishi. It's like Moishi in the book Night. Eli Wiesenthal, the book Night. Moishi comes back from the crazy hospital. He escapes where the concentration camps for the crazy people. And they were the first taken. And so he comes back and he tells everyone in the village, like, fuck's going on, man? This is crazy. They're burning people, blah, blah. Oh, Moishi. And they send him away because he's crazy. They tell on him and they come take him back. And they kill Moishi. And then they come and kill everyone in the fucking village, and every one of them fucking Jews deserved it. Because in truth, Moishi came back and told them, and they fucking blew off Moishi. Fuck all you people. This is the problem. Hey, Rick from Walking Dead, stop it. Everyone from Walking Dead, protect yourself. Fuck the weak. That's the problem. We have been protecting the fucking weak for so long. We have been protecting the weak for so fucking long. They are now in charge. And that has to change. Stop protecting them. Stop being their security. Stop being their bodyguards. Let's see if they can hire other rich people to fucking protect them. Let's see that. Will they take their MMA classes and this and that? See if they're willing to take a fucking knife to the face. It's goddamn bullshit. This whole fucking rest the nation. And so I can't even talk to you guys and hear what I'm saying because it'll piss me off so much. Again, everybody's been warning you guys forever that this shit is coming down the pipe, and you fucking called everybody names and everything else, and now you're stuck at fucking home, and now your schools aren't going to open, and your kids are going to be stupid, and you're going to run out of fucking food. You know what they're running out of? They're running out of fucking food, and they're running out of aluminum, and they're running out of a bunch of other motherfucking things. And everything's going to be gone in a minute. And every one of you little fucking wine baby twats and all you fake ass tough guys and all you fake ass tough women and stand alone and stand up strong fake ass motherfuckers that never wanted to do anything and never did anything but sat at your fucking computer writing shit. When people tried to get you together, when people tried to get you to move. That's why they're in charge. Because when they did the one showed up, a ton of fucking men showed up to get laid. When they do all these other marches, everyone shows up. When they do everything else, everyone shows up. But you ask people to, thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. That's going up. Oh yeah, no. Well, you know, the point is, it's like, yeah, like I know exactly, like, okay, I'm not that huge of a difference, and I'm changing that in my life now. I've stepped back. I used to be the guy who always fucking flipped out. I used to be the guy who called out fucking everything, went to war, fuck it, but not my way. I went to war for what was going on wrong, not for me. It was generally for other people. It's generally getting in. It's like yesterday, like I said, these people were gonna fight. I just, dude, seriously, like it's in my nature to always get involved in this and that. And that's what I'm saying is, like, I used to go to war, and I'm going back to that shit, because if you don't step up, if you're not part of the change, you're not part of the solution, you're not part of nothing. You may as well be on the left. You may as well be on the left. You may as well be sitting there with the liberals in their fake ass protests doing bullshit. Because see, this is the thing. I don't carry a sign that says Black Lives Matter. I don't go to protests for Black Lives Matter. My life says Black Lives Matter. The way I live my life every day says Black Lives Matter to me. The way I am as a human tells you that Black Lives Matter to me. And the people who know me, who also happen to be people who are Black, know that their lives matter to me. So no, I'm not at your fake protest, and I'm not at your bullshit, and I'm not at your Antifa crap and any of that crap. But I promise you 100%, every day of my life, I've been protesting and standing up for the fact that Black Lives Matter. Now, I'm going to show you this. No, you know what, Ferris? Absolutely genius, sir. Exactly. Nobody fucking matters now. And I promise you this, being as Black people tend to be in the lower income brackets at a larger majority, who do you think is going to fucking suffer during all this? Poor white people and poor Black people. That's all. That's who's going to suffer. Now, when you tell me about white privilege, I think you're an idiot. When you tell me how only white people can be racist, I think you're an idiot. When you tell me how white people stole everything and no one else did, I think you're an idiot. And when you tell me how Black on Black crime is worse than white on Black crime, I think you're an idiot. And when you tell me that Black people should be fixing their own neighborhoods and shouldn't be selling drugs, I think you're an idiot. Because you are talking about groups, and there are no groups. There are human beings and there are people, and that is it. So any of either side, see, I don't like you. Well, I don't like when you're saying anything stereotypically bullshit. Either side. That's why I say hate is hate. Murder is murder. Subcategories not needed. Hate is hate. Murder is murder. If you hate, you hate. If you murder, you murder. That's all. We're not talking about protecting yourself, and we're not talking about self-defense. If you murder, you murder. That's all. And I hate the fucking Chili Peppers. Pieces of shit. See, there you go. One of the cool bands of the fucking 90s was some freaky fucking pedophilic photographer's kid. Anthony, what's his name, was molested so many fucking times. It's not even funny. And that's your fucking cool. That's your cool. That's the point. That's why none of it matters. That's why none of it fucking, oh, you know what? No, I like Blind Melon. I never changed. You know, it was a bummer that the Blind Melon dude died. Does anyone else think that? I think that. I love this song. Oh, okay. I'm back to my music and you guys. Okay. I'm just telling you. That's just how it's going to be from now on, because I can't do it. But yeah, when you tell me about white privilege and stuff, I think you're an idiot. When you tell me about how Black on Black crime is worse than it, I think you're an idiot. It's not what it's about. We get it. There are good and bad people in the world. Let's work on fixing what's going on. Let's start working on making sure everybody's equal. Let's start over and just say, let's start again. Unless we get rid of the richest, then it doesn't matter. Jeff Bezos isn't even the problem. And we pretend he is. We pretend he's the dude. There's so many people. We're pretending he's going to be the first trillionaire. That's a goddamn lie, pretending he's going to be the first trillionaire. You think we don't have trillionaires right now? You're fucking it out of your mind. Get out of your goddamn mind. Their money's diversified into 9 million different things. Super pissed. I just fucking had it. I'm telling you. I'm up to, another person says another fucking, I just had some idiot tell me, I'm not arguing, or I don't want to argue with you. Wait a second. I'm discussing something with you. This is a business. You're a doctor. I'm telling you something about how I feel. And you're telling me, well, I don't want to argue. It's not an argument, you piece of shit. It'll be an argument when I show up at your fucking Hermosa house and punch your fucking face in. Then it'll be an argument. Because people don't understand. It is the end, dumbasses. You're going to be pushing people like me, and murder is about to be okay. Do you not get that? The cops are about gone. The second the cops are gone and it goes military, dumbass. Military doesn't care if you kill other people. Military cares if you're fucking with the government. So it's going to clear up. And you're free game. And people like me are coming at you. You don't have to worry about gang members. You don't have to worry about druggies and people like that. You got to worry about the people that are pissed because they're going to make this survival of the fittest. They're going to make this live or die, fuckers. And you're going to live or die. Eat me. End of the world, people. End of the fucking world is coming, and I'm welcoming it. It's what I've waited for forever. It's my time. This is my time. This is a lot of our times. It's not the Kenny Lyons. It's not the frauds. It's not the fakes. It's not the fake tough guys, the hardcore Marines that are like, Rojo and this, that. No, it's not the fake blue collar people who weren't blue collar. It's not the false Dennis Learys and shit like that of the world. No, the real psychos were coming out. It's our time. It's psycho time. It is psycho time. I have it made. I have it made. I have it made. I have it made. Blind Melon. Fucking love him. I have it made. Anyway, it's the end of the fucking. I mean, people don't get this. This is what I'm saying. It's all done. Lenny Bruce said it. We're done. We're in repeat. We're in repeat. The sitcoms fucking are old. Nothing's original. We're in redo. It's time to end. The world as we know it needs to end. And we need to restart and just go through it again and do the same shit. It's not going to change. It's what it is. It's what it is. By the way, guys, if you live in Hollywood, hit up Greenhouse Collective. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Where are they? They're on Hollywood Boulevard. They also deliver. Greenhouse Collective on Hollywood Boulevard. No taxes. Taxes all included. Delivery, everything. Great prices. They won't take tips. It's fucking great. They don't take tips. That means that the place is fucking paying their employees well enough to not have to take tips. That's badass. So they charge what they charge. They pay their employees well. And nobody needs tips. And that's fucking beautiful. Beautiful. So Greenhouse Collective over on Hollywood. Check it out. That's my commercial. All right. So let me see some of the comments. I'm sorry, guys. I should be throwing these up. What's Wallace saying? Oh, bro. It's I get what you're saying, Brian. Wait, let me let people read that. I get what you're saying. Here's the thing. I'm gonna do this for you, Brian. I'm gonna stop the music for you. That's how much you mean to me. Okay. Brian, it's not the end of the world by any means. It's the end of what this civilization is going to be. It's going to break up into those that are inside and those that are outside. The ones inside will be the rich and the poor. The ones outside will be the ones surviving on their own. Then it's going to be a war. And then the inside's going to be gone. And then we're going to start over. World isn't over. It's the end of society. It's going to be the end of society, not the end of the world by any means. This world will continue. You know what it is? I'm going to tell you like this. This is what I'll say, and I think it was said best by Soundgarden. Excuse me. Hold on. I think it was said best when they said, my eyes, I must. When the skies are slow on nose, lies the sighs, and the sighs. I only know every third word. It's on a face, blind ear. No, I know every fourth word. So, I mean, but that's the whole thing. So we got to look at that. Schools aren't going to open. Everything. This is the new norm, and it's not norm. It's not normal. The only way it changes is us, me, the David Bergers, the Alex Moores, the Jim Trinos. It's our time to rise, and we can change it, and we can make things better. Alex, I'm going to put that up because I like it. Yeah, no, look, that's where I'm at, Ferris. I'm done. For me, it's a little different. There's a plethora of people I've helped out financially, emotionally. I've helped their children out. I've done so many different things for people. And this pandemic has completely woke me up that I don't have anyone. And now nobody gives a shit. Oh, no, not at all, bro. Not giving up, getting started. Let me explain something. Not giving up, celebrating and getting started. It's a new world, and I'm loving it. I'm excited about what's about to happen. My life has sucked since I married my first ex. Now, I don't mean that it sucked because I've done a lot of stuff and I've made an amazing time of it. But I haven't been me, and I've been weak, and I've been backed off. Prior to that, I'd have busted somebody's fucking head open for shit. And I backed off, and that's changed. I'm good. I'm gold. This is a real world now. This is Mad Max happened. It's but there's no give up. Yeah. And you know what, Alex? That's what I'm saying. Is if I can be a part of the revolution, the true revolution, that's what I mean. The people who have never hated, the people who I've never thought women should be in the kitchen. I've never thought there were things women shouldn't do that men should do, except have a penis. That's just my opinion, though. And it's not even 100%, but I'm just saying, there's nothing I thought men should do that women shouldn't do, and women should do that men shouldn't do. I've always thought things were equal. I've never grown up thinking people were different based on their race. None of this has ever been for me. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people like me. I'm not unique. There's so many people like me. And the revolution is us. When we step up, when we say enough, fuck all you guys. Fuck all the Connors, every color, every race, every religion, every gender, every sexual preference. Fuck all the Connors and the Karens. Whatever shape or race they come in. Fuck them all. Enough with them. Shut up. Mind your own business. Live your own life. If I ain't bugging you, don't bug me. If I say hi, say hi. If you say hi, I'll say hi. Let's return courtesy, give courtesy, be kind, be caring, but mind your own business and keep your own beliefs and keep your own will and keep your own shit on you. And that's the thing people don't get. And don't ask me for fuck again, because that's what I'm saying, is I'm done. I'm out of favors. I'm out of caring. I'm out of helping anyone's kids. I'm out of helping anybody else. I'm out of doing anything else. I'm done. I'm empty. You drained me. But my revolution with life starts. And if I can be facilitating to the revolution, if I can help instigate the revolution of enough of all you guys, the right, the left, the rich, the poorest, enough of all of you, it's time we just go live off this land that's everybody's, called the world. It's time we just stop having leaders. I'm not going to read that right now, Alex, but I'm going to trust you and I'm going to put that up. It's time we stop having leaders. Hear me. It's time. We need a president, or what we need is a representative for foreign affairs. We don't need leaders. What we need is a state, someone to represent our state to the government, and that's it. We don't need mayors and all this shit. We don't need any of this. We need our private property. People need to have houses again, not apartments. We need to get rid of all the apartments and build houses. People need to, let's start doing tiny homes, but homes with bathrooms, of course, stoves and everything else. But 2-bedroom homes where people share a room, yeah, so what? Let's outlaw anyone owning more than an acre or two of land. Nobody needs more than an acre of pure land for themselves. Outlawed. We don't need. And then create trade. Create trade. What I mean, though, Alex, is not even statehood. No hood. Your own property. Just nobody can have more than an acre of land. It's not that hard not to, you know? Exactly, Brian. That's what they say. That's what George Carlin, who stole a lot of bits from Lenny Bruce, who was the real deal. But that's what he said. Too much shit. I got so much shit. I need more shit to put my shit in. Then I need shit to put the shit I put my shit in. Yeah. But you're right. All my shit fits in one box. That's the thing. People don't get it. The world's changing. And not in a good way. And if we don't stand up and take time to create the revolution right now, we lose. You know? Which one? Lenny Bruce, I hope, Alex. I'm going to tell you this. I love you, brother. If you say George Carlin, I'm going to cry a little. If you say Lenny Bruce, I'm going to smile. But if you don't say Lenny Bruce, I'm going to hip you to Lenny Bruce, who, if you didn't know, George Carlin grew up very rich, or really rich, or rich. Let's just say rich. And he went on the road with Lenny Bruce. And that's where he came up with 7 Dirty Words, because Lenny Bruce had the joke, The Meaning of Words. He came up with a lot of his bits from Lenny Bruce's shit. And his entire revolutionary ideas and stuff came from Lenny Bruce. So I hope you're saying Lenny Bruce. If not, I'm hipping you now to Lenny Bruce. Check him out. He is not as polished as Carlin, because Carlin took what Lenny Bruce said. Now remember, Carlin was educated and grew up rich. So he took what Lenny Bruce said and he polished it for the suburban kids. So they'd like it. So the Joe Rogans would like it. But I love Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce is purest comedy you can find. Lenny Bruce lives and breathes comedy. Red Fox, Mort Saul. Check out those people. No, I will not. It's not a negativity, Brian. It's an awakening. Let me tell you, brother. I am not dirty. I'm not negative. It's an awakening. Yeah, no. Let me just tell you. Carlin was a comedic genius. Genius. He was absolutely a brilliant mind. But there would have been no Carlin if not for Lenny Bruce. George Carlin was Thomas the Train guy. George Carlin grew up in a rich family in an upper middle class suburban neighborhood. Lenny Bruce took him on the road. That's the first time Carlin got arrested, was when Lenny Bruce got arrested on stage. Because Lenny Bruce would get arrested all the time. Yeah, Alex, this is okay. So, Alex, this is what I'll show you, and I'm going to put that out. You're hysterical. Brian, don't. Be negative as you want, brother. Don't let people tell you, fuck that. Brian, let me tell you, I'm sure everyone told you forever. Just, you're kind of negative. Fuck them. They're negative for picking on your negativity. You can be negative if you want to, Brian. And you know what? You know why it's a bitch, Brian? Honestly, I'm going to tell you why depression's a bitch. Because people tell us we shouldn't get into it. We shouldn't complain. We shouldn't scream. We shouldn't yell out, fuck you, fuck you. And we should. We need to yell, fuck you. We need to yell, fuck it all. Fuck every bit of it. This is stupid. We all know it's stupid. Even if this thing is as bad as they say it is, this is stupid. Because the rules don't make sense. Because Fauci was sitting next to 2 other people without a mask on at the fucking baseball stadium. It doesn't make sense, because none of it makes sense. Because 5 people die in a car accident and they all died from COVID. It doesn't make sense. It's not that I'm doubting it. I'm saying we need to all be pissed. We need to question everything and yell about everything and to be depressed about things. And we need to stop letting people tell us that our anger and our pain is depression. It's anger and it's pain. And it's our way of screaming out. And they keep telling us we're depressed. And they keep telling us this. And we're negative. And we're not. We're calling the fucking realities of the world out. And it's not wrong. And you're not negative, Alex. You're just fucking you. You're you. You call out you. Like you're you speaking for you as you. And however that comes out is you and your life experience and your life knowledge coming out in your words and your voice. Stop letting people tell you you're negative. I've heard it my whole life. Fuck you. Yet I'm negative, yet I've had so many students tell me how I've changed their life. I've had so many people tell me how I've changed their life. But I'm negative when I'm not agreeing with someone or I'm yelling. And that's their way of trying to shut me down or shut me up. Not he, Alex, because we never know that God's a male or a female. We just know that there might be a God. And if there is a God, fantastic. And I hope there is. I'm a hopeful agnostic. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to tell you this, though. Yeah, Brian, you rock your negativity any way you want to do it. Now, as far as Carlin and stuff like that, what I will tell you, though, is as funny as Carlin is, like Joe Rogan, who's also very funny. They're both not who they ever said they were. And Lenny Bruce was. And Lenny Bruce really went to prison and was really harassed, and his life really was ruined. And people really ignored him until he was famous. Like until he was so famous of what happened, then people wanted to be next to him. Then when it got too hairy, they wanted to jump away from him. So people just used him just like Carlin used him. Yeah, exactly, Brian. Hey, Brian, you're one of the people who've always been here through thick and thin, whether you agree with me or not. You still support the show because overall you support what I do. You support what I do. You don't support every issue I talk about, and you don't support my every opinion. Whereas we also know other people who, when they first, as soon as they didn't agree with me, they reported me, even though I helped them financially for no reason. And that's the insanity. Yeah. So I've learned, fuck it all. Be you, Brian. Don't let anyone tell you shit anymore. Don't let anyone tell you fuck anymore. Be you, be beautiful, man. They wouldn't tell us that we changed their lives. We matter if we were like them, if we caved into being like them. We don't need to be them. We're not them. It's beautiful we're not them. I'm glad I'm not them. And so we're going to keep fucking rock and rolling. And now what I'm going to tell you guys, though, is this. Yeah, so do check that out because Carlin is a good example of the world. Like I say, Alex, please do me the favor. Please. Because, see, it's like wearing a Che Guevara shirt but not knowing who Jose Pepe Mojica is. You know what I'm saying? If you're wearing a Che Guevara shirt who's a fraud and a racist, and you don't know who Jose Pepe Mojica is, who was the president of Uruguay, one of the greatest politicians of all time, that's what I mean. That's what they've done to you guys, Alex, the younger generation. That's what they've done to you with their shit, is they've kept you from the purest of real deals, and they've given you the candy to fuel you, but they've not given you the fuel to fire you up and make you rage like we used to rage, to make you stand up and scream like we used to. And that's the thing. That's the whole thing. Conspiracies, this is the thing, people conspire. So it's not, they say conspiracy theorists like you're supposed to be crazy. People do conspire to do things, we know that. You're just having theories on what they did and who did it. It doesn't make you crazy or a weirdo. It makes you more scientific than anything else. Guys, I'm going to tell you this. I appreciate everyone checking in today, man. It's rough out there, and I'm going to tell you, it's fucking rough. And you know what? You could be mad at the Russians for getting involved in the election. You could be mad at the Russians for taking Snowden in or whatever you're mad at them for. I love the Russians for their standard. Live your life for you. Don't give a fuck what anyone tells you anymore. At the same time, that doesn't mean you go around calling people names. It doesn't mean you go around making fun of people or hurting people or destroying people or being an idiot. It means you be you. You sing when you want to sing the music you want to sing. You wear a Trump hat when you want to wear a Trump hat. You wear a Bernie dress when you want to wear a Bernie dress. You do you. Fuck everybody else. Do you. That's the end of it. Right there, Alex. You ended it perfect. That was a beautiful way right there, brother.